Eric Musselman may be a wizard at luring in transfers, but he's really pulling tricks up his sleeve to keep in-state kids home, because the recruiting trail is where teams write their future. Ballers like silky smooth Derrian Ford or the 7-foot force Kel'el Ware. The two are still crossing off schools from a long list of D1 offers and reflecting on their visit to the Hill in June. Might they join Joseph Pinion as a Hog next year? We meet up with the 4-star studs to hear where they stand. We call many athletes gifted. Well, in the case of Kel'el Ware, it's written all over it. A 7-footer with range, a bully in the paint, a matchup nightmare on both ends, and when his motor is on, take caution, because you might just wake up a beast.
Me being able to shoot, being able to dribble too at 7 foot, so I can bring the ball up the court that I'm able to like pick and pop, and just being able to finish in the paint. So in defense, I could defend well.
The rising senior is a coveted Razorbacks target with a laundry list of other schools seeking his talents. After Ware got the ring to show for his 6A state championship at North Little Rock, the big man remembers what stood out about his official visit on the Hill earlier in June, alongside fellow Arkansas target Derrian Ford and commit Joseph Pinion.
Yeah, the visit went great. The visit went great. I was able to see some things that I really never saw before, and just being able to talk to the coaches, just like where I would stay at, and like the weight room, the nutrition, all of that. That would be a big part. Just how well like the whole facility is, and like where I'll be staying. If the plays they use will help me out and go to the next level. Like how open I would be, like how well they would use me. So.
The Fayetteville trip was amazing. I love the coaching staff. I learned a lot of things about myself, and I learned a lot of things about the system, and it was just an amazing trip overall.
At Real Deal on the Rock, Derrian Ford proved that he's built Ford tough. What made the news? The Razorbacks target overcoming a bloody injury, getting treatment, and coming right back into the tournament final to complete an alley-oop, win the game over a pair of other Hog recruits, and earn the event's MVP award.
And he got battle stars, baby!
But long before he got that cut, he cut to the basket with success time and time again last weekend.
You gonna give him everything?
He tells me his takeaways on an eye-opening experience on the Hill.
Man, me and my family had a great time, and I just thank the Arkansas staff for having us up there. I enjoyed building a physical relationship with the coaches because it has been so many Zoom meetings. And I went up there before one time with another teammate, Javion Guykin. He's another Arkansas recruit. And we had an amazing time, but just to be able to go up there again with my family and enjoy the moment, I just cherished it because I know it was something that my family hadn't experienced ever in their life.
Hogs commit Joseph Pinion, the Morrilton star, was on an official visit in Fayetteville with Ford and Ware just earlier this month.
Just informing them that they're more than welcomed at Arkansas. I'd love for them to be there.
I like talking to Pinion, I like talking to Kel'el. Every time we see each other, it's nothing about basketball. We don't talk about the wins and the losses. We just talk about the moment and how each of us is doing. And it's just a great experience. I had a great experience with those players, and those are two great players. One of the things that I look into is me fitting into a system and a coach being straightforward with me. But just how I try to visualize myself with any team and how I could help this team get to the goal that they wanted to reach and how it could help me get to the goal I want to reach.
We feed off you! I feed off you! What are you gonna do for us, man?
Coach Much, he shows energy on and off the court, and it's more than basketball with him for the players. He wants the players to become great young men also, and he wants the players to feel like they're home away from home. And
I've never just actually talked to him before, so actually sitting there talking to him, getting to know him, you see a whole nother side. The program is good because he's creating something new and from a fresh start.
He even gets in the drills with the players. He was competing against another player with shooting free throws, and he ran when he lost, and the coaches run with him, and everybody's just doing things. Nobody's just standing around. Everybody is in the drills, and I hadn't had any of the official visits yet, but as far as me just watching that practice, there's so much detail into it. Everybody should have an option to score, and one play can turn into 5 plays by just how you read it. And it was just so much different than high school, and I just had a great experience.
Honestly, I think that the 22 class is really the best class. We really got the most talent. So.
Is there something that from here all the way until the end of your senior year you're trying to prove to people out there?
Just that I'm the best big, so just working every day. Every time I get into a gym, I'm going game speed, so that'll prepare me for next year.
He's been locked in and played at a level, real high level, and sustained that. And he was a difference maker on both ends of the floor. And from that point on, I thought we became the best team in the state.
A bright future is ahead for those two guys. Now stay tuned for this summer for more developments on Ware and Ford's recruitment.